Welcome to myprojectbuzzer.com. Let us see the title of the project: Cloud-based secure password checking system using Android application. The smartphone applications we have validating for the user password authentication services. We have checking to the user visa requesting process. User to get the request for the visa for the multiple destination. The integration time we have checking to the photography and the integration time. Some more fault will be predict for the integration time. For example, we have the user checking to the lot of the times on acting on the embassy time or integration time. That time we have checking process will be security on each and every passport security offices in all the nations. It will be used for the passport authentication on the embassy time. We have using to create in the cloud computing, cloud-based databases for the security purpose. We taken to the NFC code for the security purpose. Security purpose code for acting for the passport and the visa requesting on the time. So only for possible to the NFC code for each and every individual user. That procedure we have checking the passport checkers, also providing the checker applications, searching the user passwords with the passwords code. We have the passwords code mentioned to the NFC code. The checking process to the cloud computing, then information will be correct and true or will be immediately showing. This concept will be helpful of integration time and the embassy based time. We have reducing the famous people so a lot of the waiting time will be solved. The cloud databases we are using the WAM server, then the Android application integrated to the Java. We used the three applications for this smartphone facility. One application for the user to request the passport and the verification process. The next the integration or embassy side, the NFC. The third one is the application on the side. It is only for the embassy. It will be simple and small applications inside. We have integrated to the PHP code. The code displays the approval status of the embassy databases or embassy creator user. So user requests the passport and the embassy is only for uploading thing. Then the checker side is the passport checkers. We have analysis for the NFC code. Then the approval list will be checking for the passport and visa. See the flow of the diagram. This is the flow diagram of the passport application. This is the open passport application. The registration process will be completed. The registration process content of this information with the security information added to the NFC tag reads. The storing information to the embassy database. The login read NFC tag with verification process. The verification process will be contained on the embassy databases for regarding the registration process. Once the login enter, the read NFC will be acting on the code basis as the numeric code. The code will be verified. It will be generated the visa information. The user, once we have verification, then the request process will be completed. The request visa process will be contained for the native and the location, the duration, the reason for the visa and the visa type. It will be using the updated result will be the embassy database. The embassy database will be considered of the registration process and the request process. This is the embedded databases we have integrated to the project from an application side. The PHP side we have integrated to approving of the visa requesting process. The visa requesting process we have approving in the application. When once the approved application, the user get the user application to get the information for the approval result. So we have integrated the embassy database for the WAM server. So open the passport application, the registration process it's completed. The login verification we have the security audit separately for the login application. The login applications read the NFC code. The code will be after recognition to the product. So we have integrating these apps and the recognition apps and the embassy apps and the one of the PHP. Two applications, the one project site for the approval status and the embassy databases. This is the flow diagram of the passport application. Let us see the demo of the project. This is the passport application mainly using visa login and the visa. This is the user information, so the registration process. User information to the registration process. I give the username for this is the username and the mail ID. It's the passport number, it's the NFC tag number, the phone number and the address will be getting. So once we have registration, the cloud will be integrated for the IP link. It will be database will be added. Then back to the visa login, the NFC ID code will be searched. I will enter the NFC ID code. It will be checking to the user passport application. The passport application will be loading for the database. It will be reading some text for the NFC validation. Then will be visa request will be open. Visa request content the default is a passport number. It is not need to the editable to location. I bring to the location for. So I am requesting for the place Vatican City and the Chennai and the duration of the 15 the tour visa. We have applied to the tour visa requesting. It will be request added particular the passport application where the user will be the city applied to the databases. The embassy database will be receive the information. The user will be easily checking to the what are the requests for the visa process. Already checking to Dubai, Vatican cities, Chennai locations. This is the passport number validation. The next passport visa application. This is a integration processing. The integration processing time we have verified to the passport integrations users or checker. I will check the NFC code for this NFC integration. It will be checking for the visa requesting process. User send the request for all things to the. It will be checking for the user. It will be the Vatican City. This is the location. Will be checking the surrender. The phone number updated to the code. This information getting to the result of so the user information, the integration process will be identification to the checking the authentication for the NFC code process. This application for the integrations process or the embassy checkers process. Then the third things we have using to the site. This is the site information. The site will be used for approving to the visa requesting. This is the passport number. The approver we have entered the passport, entered the password number. The sign up, it will be loading for the request visa process. The visa process, what are the user will be requesting to the visa process after the verification times, it will be requesting to the approval status. The approval status will be linked that. You click the approval information, the passport number verification approval entry. You click the approval entry, it will be changing for the signatures. So then will be modified to the requesting information. This is the approved information. This is the pending informations. It will be identification. It integrate to the databases. So we have easily identification of the passport request application and the user integration process and then the requesting for the approval status for the application. These three applications to integrate the well security purpose of the integration process or the embassy time and the visa requesting time will be easy for security purpose. This is the passport application project in using to Android application. Thank you.